I bid you welcome back to my first upload of something other than Minecraft. This is BrutalMorV, and I'm bringing you a game of Battlefield 3 on the Xbox 360, which is currently the only game system I own. Some are against it, some are for it, some are for against it, but works for me. And one of the things I should probably let you know watching this video is, I got a nice little gun kill on that, but one of the things you probably will notice right away is that I'm using the USAS 12 pretty heavily in this game, and this is actually kind of a re-entry for me into Battlefield because I've kind of been away from it for a while. I've had a lot of stuff come up, and I haven't been too active on it, so you're gonna see me make a lot of noob mistakes like that one there, and it'll be a little bit embarrassing. And at this time, I was still using the USAS pretty heavily. I had kind of stumbled on its abilities as I guess what's referred to now as an overpowered gun a while ago, and in one of my Minecraft videos, I did have a little bit of a commentary on this that kind of overtook the video itself, talking about the USAS and how I thought it was a little too premature to call it overpowered. But you know, I don't know. Yeah, after playing with it for a while, and you know, it is really easy to get kills with it, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's so, like, one guy with this gun, you could probably handle that. But when you get 3 or 4 guys with this gun, it's completely overpowered. You really can't do anything against it, and it's becoming pretty heavy nowadays that people are using this gun almost to the extreme, and it's kind of annoying, really. I mean, there's no point in using a regular gun when you could just have a whole team of USAS carriers. So I kind of changed my stance a little bit on my what I think about the gun. You know, I think it's a good gun. I think it needs some adjusting, which is a good thing. It is a little overpowered, and it could use a little bit of a tone down on it, but overall, so it's going to be a little frustrating because yes, I am using the USAS, but you know, just by watching at the end of this game, you can see it does make it pretty easy to get kills. I do end up number 1 in this game, I believe. I don't know if I'm MVP or MVP2, but I do end up number 1 on my team anyway. And I missed that guy down there, but got him in the end. I did see a guy over there. So you can see he's dropping mines, so I didn't get him. I was afraid he was going to come around behind me, so I was kind of playing a little safe over here. And in the end, I still got him, but anyway, yeah, this USAS, you can see it from this video. There is some skill involved in shooting the gun, but because of the impact damage, see, it took 2 shots to kill that guy. You know, headshots 1, 2 shots to kill him. Thought that was a guy over there. So it's not completely infallible. I mean, it does take some skill to operate it, and that's a fail. But yeah, it does make things pretty easy. You know, the best thing about it is that if you have snipers hanging out, like that guy down there, you know, we're making some long shots here, but you can get them if they're hiding out. I mean, it makes a hard-to-hit target relatively easy. The question, I think, in mind is not whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's a good thing. That's what it's used for. But its damage and killing ability is what's really the question here, and it's pretty high. And it probably shouldn't be that high. It should be a little harder to kill somebody. It's mainly for suppression, you know, and getting that fuzzy face on your enemy so they can't see clearly, and that's really what it's for. So using this gun in the support class is an excellent choice, because that's exactly what it's for, is to suppress, which is kind of what the support class guns are meant to do. And it does have its purposes, but in the end, I think the USAS is, yeah, I'm gonna say it's overpowered. You know, here I get a bunch of shots off, and I don't kill either one of them, so it does demonstrate it's not like you can't, you know, go wrong with the gun. And you know, one of the negative parts of this too is that you can shoot and kill yourself with the gun, so you really have to be careful. And here you can see I switch over to the F2000 because I kind of get tired of I don't want to just use the gun, you know, too much. I want to get away from it. It is kind of cheesy, and you know, I guess I can't blame somebody for using it if it's in the game, but it really it should be nerfed, and I'm pretty glad they're doing it. So I'm really at home in these tanks, to be honest with you. I have a massive tank score. I'm really good at C4ing tanks, so it's one of the funnest things to do in this game. People feel so confident in the tank, you know. You think that infantry are never going to get them. You can just swoon right in like I do. And at some point, I'm guessing one of these guys down below me shot me with an RPG or something, because this guy barely touched me and still managed to kill me with what seemed like maybe one C4, because that's all the time you could have had to put it on me. I was a little confused after that, but you know, and here you can demonstrate too. I have a sniper back there between the guns, between those crates back there, and I couldn't hit him with this gun. If I had the shotgun, I could just hit the floor beside him or something, and that splash damage would get him. So, you know, it does have uses, but it shouldn't be so powerful. And that mass that you saw me shooting there on the underbarrel, I have frags on that as well. And if you note the speed at which it shoots and the recoil that you get from it, I think that if you're going to use frag rounds at this point, the underbarrel mass attachment for your assault rifles are probably the way to go, because it's a much more fair presentation of shooting them frag rounds. It's a much longer reload time for it. It's just as accurate. You know, it's really not. It's not going to change as far as like stopping power compared to the USAS or the fully automatic rifle, but it's just overpowered with that. It's too much. You know, I just played a game a little while ago. All I could hear was explosions, because all the team was using on the opposite side was USAS or the automatic shotgun with frag rounds on it. And it was just freaking annoying. You know, I used it, and I used to be completely 100% behind it. And man, I was annoyed with it. I was just wishing for him to nerf it at that point. Here's my magic wall killed me or something. Not sure how that happened. Must be some lag going on. But and here I try a little sniping, and I am not a good sniper. Definitely not a good sniper. I would like to get better at it, but I don't have the reflexes and the skills to be a sniper. And here you'll see another big fail. A little bit of an aiming fail there. So, you know, again, like I said, I'm kind of re-entering into the Battlefield experience here in this game, so you get to see me make a lot of fails, and that's definitely not something I'll continue in. And I am progressing as I'm playing again, getting back into the habit. So, you know, future games you're gonna see me getting a lot better. But and this team just couldn't get anything together. To be honest with you, I wasn't contributing all that well either. I mean, considering most of my kills I got was with the USAS. It was pretty lame. So, you know, I'll admit that. And I am getting away from that. I don't use the USAS anymore. I have switched back over to the PP-19 on my support class, which I think is a great gun. Can't remember where you unlock it offhand right now, but it's definitely worth getting it. It's a really good gun. If you want something that's a little bit more precise in close quarters, you get 50 shots, you know, per reload, so you definitely don't have to worry about running out too quick. Revenge! And I was playing with a teammate here, one of my clansmen, name of Brutal. You can see him there. He's pretty decent, but like most people that play this game, it gets pretty frustrating when you have people running around, you know, with the USAS 12 grenading you all the time. And I don't blame them one bit, because it really is annoying. But anyway, we're coming to the end of the video here, and somewhat edited, but I'm going to try to leave all the accolades in the back, just to kind of give you an idea. See, I was 13 and 13, so wasn't a stellar performance, and considering the gun I was using most of the time, you know, little newish, but I am getting away from that, getting back into the game, and I have much better ones coming on the way. You know, by no means I'm no stellar top of the line, but I can get it done. So, but anyway, that's it for the video. So please rate, subscribe if you like it, and give me some feedback, because I really appreciate it. And join me. keep tuned because I'm going to be coming out with more. I appreciate all the views that you give me. Much love. Catch you guys later. BrutalMorV out.